Hello you guys, and welcome to another video. This is my first video in a very long time, and without getting too far into it, my vlogging camera broke. I'm actually right now using my camera from like 3 or 4 years ago. So if you notice a little different quality, that is why. But I feel like after you take a little bit of time away from vlogging, at least for me, it's like really intimidating to start back up again. I don't get nervous about like putting myself out there or what other people are gonna think or anything like that. It's just intimidating, and I have been so busy. But I made it one of my New Year's goals to just get back on it with vlogging. Like, you guys are my OG people. If you've been here since the beginning, like, you've really been here since my beginning. I love it because I feel like I can share myself and my life and all that stuff. But I definitely want to get back to doing more vlogs. I mean, you guys like just days of my life and full days of eating and things like that, so I will do that. But I did want to start off just like updating you guys on my life, since it has been a while, and I sat down and recorded kind of like an updates video, but starting to edit it, it was so boring. So here I am. I know it's the second Monday of the new year, but I made this goal on New Year's weekend, so it was a Saturday. I was like, I don't have time to film and edit a video. So we're starting this week. My plan is to have videos up every single Monday. And if I miss Monday, it'll be Wednesday. But we're gonna do videos every single week. But I thought a really good way to kind of like start back up with everything would be to do a favorites video. So that's what we're gonna do today. I can show you some of my favorite things as of late. I like doing these every month anyway. Maybe I'll update you guys on some life stuff as we continue. But I guess first update, my little clingy child, Ajax, who you guys did meet, but I got her on September 1st, and she is now almost 9 months old, aren't you? But she's a toy golden doodle, and the best thing that has ever happened to me. Anyways, as far as favorites go, I have some food things, some beauty things, some gym type stuff, and a lot of clothes. So let's get into it. Let's start with food. I don't know if it's just because my fridge is empty or what, but there's not a lot of food stuff for me to share. So first thing, I've been on a granola kick recently, and one of my favorites is also purely Elizabeth granola. It's really good, the blueberry one. I don't have that on hand, but this dark chocolate and red berries granola, A1. I typically put it on top of Greek yogurt, or I'll make protein pudding. So basically mix the Beam vegan protein powder with a little bit of almond milk, sometimes some like powdered peanut butter, and then I'll put like fruit and this granola on top. It just satisfies your sweet cravings, and it's so crunchy. So anyways, for a quarter cup, it says it's 5 fat, 20 carbs, and 2 protein. The other thing that this has been around for a long time, and I was always kind of like, one, not a big pasta person. 2, like if I want pasta, I'll just make it. I don't need to buy it frozen in a bag. But these veggie pastas from Bird's Eye are so good. I really like the spaghetti with marinara. I'm not really like a Alfredo person, but they have Alfredo ones and stuff like that. For the whole bag, it's 10 fat, 50 something carb, 20 protein. So good way to get in protein, and these are really good. Not an insane ingredient list either, and gluten-free, which is really cool. And I guess an update kind of with food. I have never been more intuitive with the way I eat than I am right now. I started intuitive eating and definitely have done full days of eating, intuitive eating, and I went through an intuitive eating phase last year before I did my little bulk and my cut and stuff like that. But I don't really know how to explain it. Like, I just don't weigh anything really anymore. My food scale ran out of battery, and I was kind of like, screw it. So when I make like recipes and stuff like that, and it honestly kind of got to the point where I was just so busy with so much work stuff that food was kind of an afterthought. And I just got really, not even bored of my food, I just like didn't care. And that almost didn't feel good, because how I feed myself and fuel myself is a huge way that I prioritize myself and that I take care of myself. It's almost a form of self-care. And so when I noticed that going out the window, I was like, I really need to put more effort into my meals. And a lot of that has been like seasoning and just focusing on a lot more nutrient dense foods. Just trying to protein frozen pasta doesn't seem like that, but I'm not gonna be like, these vegetables and whatever. I'll do a full day of eating soon, but that is one of my goals this New Year, is to just continue to put more effort into my food. Helpful things, these are almost gone because I love them so much. I've been on a huge fruit kick. Like Honeycrisp apples I feel like are really good during the winter. Raspberries are still actually really good, and blackberries I've been really liking. I've been doing like melon, that actually has a lot of nutrients in it, and pomegranate seeds have a ton of antioxidants and just a ton of nutrients, but I'll put these on top of yogurt bowls or even my oats. I've made chocolate dipped pomegranate seeds before too, and there's just so many nutrients. I don't even know what the macros are, but I like getting them peeled. As a kid, I would beg my mom to get whole pomegranate so I could like dig the seeds out with my fingers. I now feel so bad because I've had to make such a mess. Now let's do beauty, and I am no beauty guru. I disclaim that with literally every single video that I make, but I have been getting more into just like skincare and makeup and that kind of thing. Not to say that I am great at it, but my makeup has always been so bad. Obviously, we went through crazy lash phase. We went through splotchy self-tanner phase, which, I mean, it just happens sometimes. But we went through just, I don't even know. But things I found that I love. Drunk Elephant, thank you, TikTok. I was influenced. I've been using Tula on my skin for a long time, and I don't have horrible skin or anything like that, but I just noticed that it glows so much more since I switched my skincare. And this just daily lotion, it's the protein polypeptide cream, strengthen and moisturize. And I just use this in the morning and at night. And I think that that's like, if I had to pick one product, it would be what I recommend. My skin just glows so much more. I also really like their vitamin C serum. So Drunk Elephant protein polypeptide cream, highly recommend. I was really intimidated by like liquid makeup and cream makeup, but it has made the biggest difference in how my makeup looks. Like, I probably spend more time on my makeup now than I ever have, but it looks like I'm wearing less, if that makes sense. Thing is this Fenty Beauty, I would say like contour stick, in the color Mocha. So, I mean, I was so intimidated by contour. I was like, this is like a special art, and it's obviously the easiest thing ever. And I just really like this color. I've tried a few different brands. I tried that Anastasia, it's more of like a liquid, and I just went through that so fast. I've had this for like a few months and I use it almost every single day. So, big fan. Something that is like drugstore that I'm absolutely obsessed with. I don't remember. I did put this on this morning, I think. I put it on most mornings, even if I'm not wearing lipstick, because it does match my lips very well. But the NYX lip pencil, this is Peekaboo Neutral is the color, and it literally makes you look like you got lip filler. I don't even know the last time I got lip filler. It had to be, it's been a long time. Like, I shouldn't have a ton in my lips because I go through it very fast, just because I don't know, I metabolize filler really fast. And this, I just noticed even in like my stories and stuff, my lips just look bigger, and it's literally just lip pencil. So I always thought that it was like the crazy line around your lips, and I was like, I cannot do that. I don't trust myself with it, but it makes all the difference. So big fan. And I don't wear lipstick literally ever. I just use that, and then either a gloss or like chapstick naturally. So there's that. And then for hair, kind of an update. I had 3 rows of 22 or 24 inch extensions for a really long time. And then I spent about a year without them in. And I just wanted to let my hair get healthy because I had like way over bleached it for a really long time. Totally unnecessarily because my hair is kind of just like a darker blonde color. Like I don't know why I did that, but I didn't really know. So I will say it to the people who did my hair and the type of extensions I had, I didn't maintain them, etc. And then I kind of realized like my extensions were a security blanket for me. And I really wanted to just like learn to love myself without them. And I totally got to that point. Honestly, I didn't even think I was gonna get extensions again. And then I went in and my girl was like, I have a couple rows of 18 inchers if you want them. Like your hair is basically the same length, which like this is my natural hair and this is the extension. So it probably adds like that much. It's not that much length. It's a lot more just fullness. And I do have some shorter sections on the top of my hair too, just like layers. But anyways, she's like, if you want to get them in for more fullness. And I was like, I don't know. And I sat through the whole appointment while she was like coloring my hair and stuff. And I was like, fuck it, let's do it. And honestly, I just feel so much more, like I feel like Lex just has long blonde hair, but these are 18 inches. So 4 or 6 inches shorter than my other ones, and I just have 1 row. So one good thing about if you get extensions that are basically the same length as your hair and a similar texture is you don't need a ton of them, right? When I had extensions that were so long, I needed a ton to like, so it didn't look like sections of my hair and then that hair. So I only have 1 section, and it's just so much easier to like style and maintain, and I feel like it looks so much more natural. I also am like really prioritizing taking care of my hair because I do not want to go through that again. One thing that I do religiously is just put oil on the ends of my hair just when it starts to get dry, because obviously extensions don't get the natural oil from your scalp, so they can get really, really dry and like break, and then they don't last as long, and hair is freaking expensive. So Kevin Murphy, this is the Young Again oil, and I do use their shampoo and a hair mask for blonde hair too, but this is like what I use every single day, and you don't need a lot. I've literally had this for like since I got my extensions back in, so it's been a minute now. But I just kind of, I put it on the ends of like my hair, like around my face. There has just been breakage over the years. I feel like any blonde you can relate. And then I like put it in my ends, and it does help with keeping it blonde as well. I feel like every like beauty influencer, but again, I have been influenced. My ice roller, this is not new. I've been doing this for like months and months and months, and I have makeup on, so I don't want to do it on my face right now, but literally first thing I do in the morning, I let her out, fill up her food, and while I'm doing all that, I'm just like ice rolling my face. And then I just got this like a week ago, gua sha, I don't know how you say it, but one thing that I was never self-conscious about until a few months ago, and I think it's because my cortisol is really high, because it was around the time I was like doing F45 and stuff like that, I was getting really inflamed under my chin, and it almost looked like I had like a double chin. I was like, I definitely have never struggled with holding fat there, but I haven't been struggling with that as much just because I've been honestly resting a lot with like the holidays and stuff like that, and even before that I've just been so busy with work. But I have always wanted more of a defined like jawline, but this also just feels so good. And I did a video when I went and got lymphatic drainage, and that's essentially what this is. You're just pushing the lymph to, I'm like literally taking off my makeup as I do this. You're pushing the lymph to your lymph nodes, so that it can leave your face and leave you less puffy. Those are linked in my storefront. First thing, I definitely shared this in many a favorites video, but it continues to be a favorite, and this is my 2022 planner. But the alignment planner, I literally use this every single morning and every single night, well really every single day. And I know I have some blank pages in here because like trips and stuff. I obviously don't fill this out, but I love how this is structured. Basically we made a planner like a few years ago, and the amount that we had to order was actually insane. And we just like don't promote them much, but there is like a time block section, obviously, so I'll put meetings or if I have appointments or calls or whatever there, and then a very small to-do list section. So it's 5 items long, and I put my 5 biggest to-dos. Like, these are the things that I have to get done today. One thing for me and my ADHD self is I will make a list like 75 things long, and then I like half do a million things because I'm like, oh my god, I haven't started that, oh my god, I haven't started that, whatever. So that's very, very helpful. And then there's a section for like nutrition, exercise, and the morning routine section is great. So it's very simple. It takes 2 minutes. It's just your intentions for the day, affirmations, gratitudes, and future pacing, which is basically like your big goals that you're working towards. Crazy how much of my future pacing things I've like accomplished from like my first planner, and there's instructions on how to fill it all out and stuff in the front, but they're undated, so you don't need it as of January 1st, but being that it's January and I know a lot of us want to just stay more organized, I highly recommend this because it is like a staple in my day. I feel like you guys kind of know my favorite supplements just because I use them every single day, like my chocolate greens and the Beam vegan protein, but they're coming out with a new supplement called Gut Health. Very simple. It is a probiotic plus, and I'm always skeptical when it comes to gut health or hormone balancing supplements. A lot of people are like, oh, any greens powder is gonna help my digestion. Like, no, it's just a lot of micronutrients, right? And that's why I say that every time I promote the Beam Greens. With hormone balancing supplements, like it can make your hormones worse if it's treating a hormone imbalance that is different from the one you're experiencing, right? And I went through that. Like, I took the Alani Nu, is that called Balance? And that's like basically made for estrogen dominance, and I'm over here with like no estrogen, not having a period, you know what I mean? So anyways, always skeptical, but this is such a basic supplement that you just take 1 pill a day, and I actually need to take mine, but it's a few very selected strains of probiotics, and I got to go to Nashville, that's another update, for a Beam event, and I learned a lot about this supplement. So they hired like a whole team of scientists, just like who specially picked various strains of probiotics that'll help naturally just balance your gut microbiome. And then there's digestive enzymes, which basically are gonna help break down food before it enters your digestive tract, so it'll just digest faster. And then there's licorice root and ginger, which are just natural digestive aids. So I just noticed things were digesting a lot faster, not sitting in my stomach. I was more regular, but I just started my period yesterday. I do not have a single breakout. I think yesterday I found like one little whitehead on my chin, but my skin is so much better, and your skin is directly impacted by your gut health. And I also just have a lot more natural energy. I'm not as bloated. I'm definitely more regular. Launches on the 18th, so I'll keep you guys posted on launch stuff. So we'll start with workout stuff. Honestly, Amazon has been where I've been buying basically all of my workout clothes. So I'm a big shorts girl. I may have shared these in another favorites video. Everyone wears them, but the Arola shorts, don't sleep on them. They have sales all the time. Sometimes they're literally just like $30, and they're Alphalete dupes. I like them more than the Alphalete ones. I feel like they're way more forgiving. If you're in between sizes, definitely size down, because I mean, I like to just feel a little bit compressed in them. But they hold up very well. They don't rip. I've had like 5 pairs of Alphalete shorts that have freaking ripped, and I get really annoyed. They're great. This is actually a set, so I have shorts for this too, but I wore the shorts the other day. They just have like really cute different sports bras. And I'm saying Amazon workout clothes is a general thing because besides those shorts, there's not like, oh, this one brand I love. I just don't feel as bad like buying a bunch of different things if I'm buying a $15 sports bra instead of spending like $75. And I like to switch up my gym outfits and stuff. So I have a bunch linked in my Amazon storefront. Rather than showing you everything, you can just go check them out. And I'm not really like a workout set person, but when it comes to tracksuits, it's like an automatic cute outfit to wear a really comfy pair of joggers and a really comfy hoodie if they match. So like, I'm not matching right now, but these joggers are from Boohoo, and literally every single tracksuit that I own is. I think I was just ordering stuff from there and they had a bunch and I was like, these are cute. I'm gonna see how they fit. And they fit so well. This is one of my favorites. They're like cargo joggers, and for me, they have to have an adjustable waistband because I like to buy them larger. Like all of my tracksuits are a size medium and I'm usually an extra small, okay? But you can then adjust them. So they're these, and then this is like a zip up. So that's cute, and I can just wear the hoodie as it is, and it came with a little brown shirt as well. So again, Boohoo. I will link it for you if they still sell it. And then I have this Kelly green one that people always ask about. I don't wear this one as much because it is bright. I have a white one. I probably have like 5 or 6 now, and it again is just really, really nice. Like you can wear them with like a different top or sweatshirt or whatever if you want, but it's just such a nice automatic cute outfit, super cozy, and it like is fashion right now, which is dope. Excited about that is fashion. It's just oversized things. Oversized jackets and blazers have been a huge staple for me, and I guess that's another thing. You're probably like, Lexi, why are you talking about clothes? And obviously tracksuits are nothing like, oh my god, fashion icon, and I'm not turning into like a fashion blog or anything else, but I freaking love clothes. Really until the past probably like 8 or 9 months, I just didn't put much thought or effort into my outfits. Like I didn't go out as much, but being in Austin, just kind of in the phase of life that I'm in right now, like me, I just really saw that as an opportunity to like get much more into clothes and kind of building my wardrobe from the ground up. And one of my goals this year is just to really establish my personal style, and one thing that is essential for that is I just love having like one piece of an outfit be oversized. Like oversized jackets and blazers and stuff like that, like I said, are a huge staple for me. And this is often sold out, but this Princess Polly oversized leather jacket, I literally want to wear it more often than I do, but I'm like, okay, everyone knows I just wear this all the time. Very oversized. I got a small medium, so it is like true to size. I didn't size up and get like a large or anything. I don't remember how much it was. I do know I just didn't even think about it because it's always sold out and I wanted it for a long time. But throwing this over a dress, or if you have like tighter pants on, or even not, and it's very high quality, especially for the price. It is not real leather. It's vegan leather. You could zip it up if you wanted to. Princess Polly is a major go-to for me, and especially was as I was just getting into things, because I could find a lot that I really, really liked that were more fun, but I don't like fast fashion, trendy things, so it's not like super cheap at all, but you can find a lot more staple pieces. Obviously they do have a lot of like very bright colors and faster fashion, trendy stuff, but they have a lot of just like basics too. I cannot do low rise. I just can't. And a lot of people are like, Lexi, you have the perfect body type for it. I can't. I don't know if it's because it just throws me back to like middle school where your butt crack was showing all the time. But I also just have a very straight up and down frame, and I just don't think it looks good. It's not a trend that I love. So anyways, I found these cargos that, again, every time I wear them, I get so many comments on. They are PP denim. Oh, so Princess Polly denim. That makes sense. And they're these like mid-rise. So they fall like probably like right under my belly button, and my belly button's pretty high up, I will say that. So anyways, you can tell by the flat, they're not like super low rise, and they're so flattering. And I'll just throw on like a black top or bodysuit or whatever. They look so good. I have 2 pairs of shoes and then we're done. So first, I get asked about these all the time, so I will link them for you here. Every time I wear them, these Uggs, okay? So platform Uggs, the really short ones, are super in. They've been sold out everywhere. I also, like, I love them with full-length pants, but I think with a lot of stuff, I don't know, like there was just something at first that I wasn't like, oh my god, I need those. Like I like something that has a little bit more like shape and flare. So these are from last year, and you can still get them this year, but they're sold out a lot of places because look at them, they're so cute. But they're just this little zipper, and then they are platform. and they just go up a little bit higher than the short super platform Uggs. And I honestly just feel like these are a staple that like you'll be able to wear for the next few years, rather than something that's just like a, oh, I want this because it's in this year, which is now kind of how I am with the really short Uggs. I'm like, I want them, and I'm like, it's literally just because I've seen everyone in them all season. You know what I mean? I wanted high boots for a very long time with the heel. I have shorter pairs, but there's something when you're wearing like a dress or a skirt, having like tall boots or even like tight pants. And I found these at Steve Madden. I don't remember who I saw wearing them, but I was like, I love these because there's a little bit of an edge to them, but they're not so edgy that like next year I won't be able to wear them, right? So these have like a square toe and a bit of a platform, super easy to walk in, and they're not zipper or anything like that. So if you have really big calves, maybe don't get them, but I had no issue, and they're pretty like forgiving and stretchy. So these from Steve Madden, they have a couple other styles that are really, really cute too. These are just the ones that I fell in love with, and I had that page open for so long, but those are my favorites. I'm sure I'm gonna end this video and be like, oh my god, I forgot something, but we'll just stick with that for now. Please let me know what you guys want to see, videos that interest you, if you want me to do more clothing stuff. I know that was something you guys asked for before I took a hiatus. Hopefully you enjoyed the updates in there as well. I know it was kind of long, but don't forget to hit the bell so you don't miss the videos that I upload. Comment, share, like, subscribe. Helps me so much, and I know YouTube is not going to show my videos to people at first, since I just have been sucking at it. So help a sister out, and I'll see you guys next Monday.